Dear learners, I, Dr. Srutishrabha Bharali, working as an assistant professor in the Department of Computer Science at Krishnakanto Hendikoi State Open University, welcome you all to this first module of week 12 of the online course on Introduction to Distance and Digital Education. This module is based on the concepts and functioning of online learning. The main objectives of this module are: define the concept of online learning, to describe the different types of online learning, to understand the benefits and challenges associated with online learning, to comprehend the role of online learning in the future of education, and to use emerging technologies in online learning. In the previous module, you have learned about the OER, MOOCs and blended learning. In recent decades, online learning has elevated to the forefront of education, transforming it from a supplementary option to an essential component of the educational landscape. The newfound popularity and acceptance of online learning highlights its resilience, adaptability, and potential to revolutionize education in the digitally interconnected world. Let us now dive into the exciting world of online learning. Learners, let us first define online learning. Online learning refers to learning or education facilitated through the use of internet technologies. In online mode of learning, the students can participate in the online classes and assessments remotely, without the need to physically be present inside the campus. Online learning provides students with online platforms where they enroll themselves in courses online, fulfill the course requirements by attending classes online, participate in assessments online, and finally get their results online using the internet. A large number of diverse formats like learning management systems or LMS and video conferencing tools are available today for dissemination of online learning. Adoption of online learning methodologies has garnered considerable traction among students seeking higher education and skill-based education. The popularity of online learning stems from the capacity to offer features which are not possible within the confines of conventional face-to-face learning. Predominantly, most higher education institutions have adhered to the traditional face-to-face learning style as the principal mode for imparting education. Face-to-face learning or traditional classroom learning refers to learning by students where they physically attend class inside the campus. This type of learning involves direct interaction between the teachers and students in a classroom setting involving components like lectures and discussions. The history of online learning could be traced back to the early 1960s, where computer-based training programs were used to deliver the educational content to the learners remotely. The beginnings of the first online courses emerged from Open Educational Resources or OERs, which were a part of the MIT Open Courseware project. Similarly, the University of California, Berkeley launched its audio podcast program in 2006 and video in 2007 by providing audio and video recordings of its lectures for various courses. But the massive appeal of online courses became apparent when an open online course titled Connectivism and Connective Knowledge, developed by George Simmons of Athabasca University and Stephen Downes of National Research Council in 2008, gained widespread popularity. Nowadays, the term MOOCs have become synonymous to online learning. The term MOOCs or Massive Open Online Courses was coined by Dave Cormier at the University of Prince Edward Island in Canada in 2008. Following the success of such online content delivery courses, a host of MOOC providers like Coursera, Udacity, Udemy, and many more were established. In India, many initiatives have been taken by the Government of India to support online learning, primarily among them the development of the SWAYAM portal. SWAYAM, which stands for Study Webs of Active Learning for Young Aspiring Minds, is a platform designed to facilitate students with the best learning resources of the country in online mode. The courses offered from SWAYAM portal must follow the 4-quadrant approach, which include video lectures, reading materials, self-assessment tests, and online discussion forum. A total of 9 national coordinators have been appointed to ensure the quality content of the online courses offered through SWAYAM. For different stages of learning, starting from school education to postgraduate education, including out-of-school education. As per the UGC regulations of 2021, the higher education institutions may allow up to 40% of the total courses being offered in a particular program in a semester in online learning mode through the SWAYAM platform. Let us look at the 2 categories of online learning: asynchronous learning and synchronous online learning. In asynchronous online learning, the students can view the instructional materials each week as per their convenient time. In this type of learning, the students can log in any time of the week that they choose. Students here have the flexibility to access the course materials, lectures, and assignments at their own pace and time. The communication in this type of learning usually occurs through email, forums, LMS, etc., where the students can post their questions and comments. Asynchronous learning offers a high degree of flexibility, making it highly suitable for students who have busy schedules. This type of learning also does not have a live video component, but pre-recorded video lectures could be a component in this type of learning. In synchronous online learning, the students are required to view the instruction materials as per a fixed schedule per week. This type of learning includes a live video lecture session which needs to be viewed by the student at the specific time for each week. In synchronous learning, students and teachers are required to be online and engaged in teaching learning activities at the same time. These teaching learning activities could involve attending live lectures using various video conferencing tools and participating in group activities using educational platforms like the LMS. The communication in this type of learning usually happens in real time, where the student can get immediate feedback from the instructors. Synchronous learning follows a structured schedule with fixed time schedules for attending live lectures, participating in group discussions, and submitting assignments. Synchronous learning is closer to conventional learning since both of these learning modes have similarities in terms of terming and engagement. Both asynchronous learning and synchronous learning modalities possesses inherent advantages and disadvantages. Asynchronous learning is effective for students with busy time schedules, as this type of learning offers more accessibility since students can access the learning materials as per their convenience. While synchronous learning offers real-time feedback which fosters a stronger sense of engagement for the students. Students can evaluate these modalities and select one that aligns most suitably with their individual learning preference and needs. Online learning has many inherent advantages that makes it an attractive option for many individuals seeking to pursue higher education or simply acquire new skills. Let us look at some of these advantages. So the first one is accessibility. Online learning allows students to access learning resources from anywhere in the world with an internet connection. This accessibility is beneficial to learners who cannot attend on-campus classes due to various restrictions. The second is flexibility. Online learning provides students with the flexibility to learn at their own pace and time, especially in the asynchronous mode of online learning. The third advantage is cost-effective education. Online learning can be more cost-effective than conventional face-to-face education as it negates the cost of transportation and relocation. Let us now look at the different challenges in online learning. Online learning presents several challenges that educational institutions and learners must address to ensure its effectiveness and success. Some of these challenges include quality of online learning. Higher educational institutions must prioritize the quality of educational materials delivered through the online platform. Ensuring the accuracy, relevance, and effectiveness of online teaching materials requires rigorous quality assessment methods. The second challenge in online learning is fighting negative perceptions. Despite the increasing popularity of online learning, negative perceptions still persist among some stakeholders. Higher educational institutions must combat these negative perceptions through evidence-based advocacy and by showcasing the benefits and success stories of online learning. The third challenge is internet access. Access to reliable internet connectivity remains a significant barrier for many students. Higher educational institutions need to ensure equitable access to high-speed internet infrastructure to enable students to participate fully in online learning activities. Another challenge in online learning is self-motivation. Motivating students to complete online courses possesses a significant challenge primarily due to the absence of traditional components such as on-campus classroom settings and peer-to-peer interaction. Integration of new technologies like gamification, augmented reality or AR, virtual reality or VR in online learning could help to enhance student participation and retention. Dear learners, now let's look at the role of online learning in the future of education. Online learning has a pivotal role to play in the way education is imparted in the future. In the new ever-changing technological landscape, online learning stands as a cornerstone of innovation, offering personalized learning experiences tailored to individual needs and preferences. Let us look into some of the ways through which online learning is transforming the lives of 21st century learners. The first is in employment generation. Online learning can serve as a catalyst for accessing employment opportunities for the employed youth of the country. For these learners, online learning presents a viable pathway to acquire new skills that makes them desirable for potential employers. Online learning possesses the inherent advantages of flexibility and accessibility, which makes it desirable for the youth to engage in a learning activities without hampering their other commitments. Additionally, a vast range of courses are offered in online learning platforms that allows the youth to explore specialized fields, thereby expanding their job prospects. The second option is upskilling opportunities. Online learning can also serve as a medium for promoting upskill development and career advancement among the youth. Due to the recent technological advancements, many youths now find themselves lacking in the requisite skills required by the emerging job markets. Online learning can bridge this gap by providing online courses that meet the technological demands of these job markets. Integrating various technologies like virtual labs, simulations using AR, VR, etc. with online learning can empower the youth to enhance their employability levels while fostering a culture of skill development and lifelong learning. Online learning could also address the gap between the industry and academia. Online learning has the inherent advantage to offer skill-based curriculum content that reflects the dynamic nature of industries and job markets. Traditional education curriculum often lags behind in providing knowledge on emerging technologies that are used in the industry. Online learning can fulfill this gap by offering courses that provide specifications on using cutting-edge technologies and also address the needs of the industry directly. These online courses could be on coding languages, digital marketing strategies, or in any other specific skill. Online learning equips youth with skills that are in demand by the industry, thereby enhancing their employability in the rapidly evolving technology-based industry. Online learning can also promote democratization of higher education. Online learning can serve as an excellent conduit for advancing the democratization of higher education. Despite the collective efforts of conventional educational establishments and open distance learning or ODL institutions, India's gross enrollment ratio or GER currently stands at 28.4%, indicative of substantial untapped potential in the country. This increasing prominence of online learning holds promise for improving this situation. The University Grants Commission, vested with the authority to oversee and authorize online learning initiatives in India, has accorded approval to select institutions for dispensing education via the online modalities within the country. Dear learners, now let us look at the emerging technologies that can be incorporated with online learning. The advent of new technologies in online learning are reshaping the existing educational paradigms and offering unprecedented opportunities for new learning experiences. From artificial intelligence or AI, augmented reality, virtual reality, to the use of text generative AI like ChatGPT, these technological advancements are revolutionizing the entire education landscape. The following may be seen as some of the new approaches which online learning may be transformed. Use of blended learning. Within the last decade, a new pedagogical approach has emerged in the educational landscape known as blended learning. Blended learning, also commonly known as hybrid learning, is a combination of the face-to-face and online learning modalities, thereby integrating the strength of each of these learning paradigms. blended learning endeavors to optimize the learning for students by integrating the flexibility of online learning and the interactive dynamics of face-to-face learning. In this approach, the students participate in both classroom-based learning and online learning activities, thereby affording them the dual benefits of both modalities. Blended learning is very effective for students who prefer to study with the benefits of online learning alongside the structured guidance offered by conventional classroom environments. The next technology that could be incorporated is the use of active learning. Active learning refers to the mode of learning where students are actively involved in the learning process. This is in contrast to the conventional face-to-face method of teaching learning where students are passive participants in the learning process. Active learning involves various activities which enhances student engagement while simultaneously the students are encouraged to develop their creative thinking and problem-solving skills. These activities include group projects, experiments, simulations, case studies, and joint discussions which could foster deeper understanding and retention of information. Addition of active learning to online learning is important as this will shift the focus from the teacher to the student by emphasizing on the active involvement of the student. This will lead to deeper understanding of the subject material for the student and attainment of the desired learning outcomes for the teacher. Another technology that could be incorporated in online learning is gamification. Gamification is an educational approach that has the potential to transform online learning by incorporating game elements in an educational environment. Gamification has the potential to make online learning more engaging and effective by leveraging the inherent appeal of games to increase student participation and make learning outcomes more attainable. Gamification seeks to increase student motivation by making learning more enjoyable and interactive by using game elements like points, badges, levels, and leaderboards. Gamification can foster communication, collaboration, competition, and a sense of accomplishment, which can help to retain knowledge. Gamification provides challenges using the subject materials where students can enhance their critical thinking and problem-solving skills. These challenges have mechanisms for instant feedback, which then helps the students to identify areas of improvement and take corrective measures. The integration of gamification with online learning can transform the conventional instructional activities to dynamic learning environments, which lead to a richer online learning experience, thereby enhancing student participation, motivation, and retention. The next technology that could be incorporated with online learning is artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence holds tremendous potential to revolutionize the online learning system by enabling intelligent tutoring, adaptive assessment, conversational interfaces, and to support teachers in predictive analytics. AI-based intelligent tutoring systems creates a personalized learning environment for the student that provides personalized guidance and support to the student. These systems can analyze the student data to provide individualized learning experiences by adapting content, pacing and difficulty levels to match the students' abilities. Adaptive assessments in online learning can dynamically adjust the difficulty level of the assessment test based on the student's performance. Conversational interfaces such as chatbots and voice-enabled assistants can emerge as valuable tools in online learning environments, particularly in asynchronous mode of learning. By facilitating interactive communication and providing timely support, these interfaces can enhance student engagement. Furthermore, leveraging AI-based predictive analysis enables the identification of at-risk students, allowing for targeted interventions to mitigate potential challenges and optimize student retention. Dear learners, the next technology that could be incorporated with online learning is the use of augmented reality and virtual reality. Augmented reality and virtual reality are immersive technologies that merge the physical world with digital or simulated reality. Despite their similarities, AR and VR represent distinct technologies serving different purposes. Virtual reality immerses users in an entirely digital environment, offering immersive experiences via headsets or glasses. While augmented reality enhances the real-world environment by overlaying digital elements onto it, thereby supplementing it with additional information. AR and VR technologies can be used to increase student interest in the subject matter by using audio and visuals that incorporate virtual worlds to provide an immersive learning experience. These technologies can also be used to introduce new and difficult concepts in an engaging way that makes way for better understanding of the subject matter. These technologies can also be a boon for students with special needs by enabling them to explore immersive simulations within the confines of their homes. AR and VR, while providing an enriching learning experience, could also enhance student participation and retention. Integration of augmented reality and virtual reality in online learning holds tremendous promise for revolutionizing the entire education system by preparing students to navigate and succeed in this digitally connected world. The next technology that could be incorporated with online learning is generative AI like ChatGPT. The recent emergence of ChatGPT has sparked considerable interest across various industries, including the education sector. ChatGPT, or Chat Generative Pre-trained Transformer, is a chatbot developed by OpenAI that uses natural language processing to create human-like conversational dialogue. Apart from mimicking human conversations, ChatGPT is used to write programming codes, compose essays, music, answer assessment test questions, and many more. However, this versatility of ChatGPT has raised questions regarding its ethical uses within the educational community. Despite these ethical concerns, ChatGPT has tremendous potential to serve as a significant asset in education, augmenting both learning and pedagogical experiences. For teachers, ChatGPT has the potential to manage tasks like content generation and student assessment, which could lessen the workload considerably. This allows teachers to allocate more time towards developing innovative lesson plans, engaging in professional development, and offering mentorship to students. ChatGPT could have far-reaching effects in the educational landscape. For instance, it could facilitate the translation of existing course material into different languages, broadening the accessibility and reach of the online learning resources. ChatGPT has capability to provide students with tailored learning materials that align with their personal needs or capabilities, and more so in the case of students with disabilities and learning difficulties. By empowering teachers and students alike, ChatGPT holds immense potential to enhance the overall teaching learning process and instigate a new era of transformative advancements in the field of online education. Dear learners, from what we have discussed above, we have gained a succinct understanding of online learning and its historical evolution. We have learned that online education is provided mainly through the Swayam portal in India. Furthermore, we have explored diverse forms of online learning, including their benefits and associated challenges. We have also briefly contemplated about the role of online learning in shaping the future of education. Lastly, we have also learned about the various emerging technologies like blended learning, active learning, gamification, artificial intelligence, augmented reality, virtual reality, and ChatGPT, which hold potential to revolutionize online learning methodologies. Thank you for watching this video. Hope you liked it.